When trouble looms, the fool turns his back, while the wise man faces it down. The Colombian cartel have ignored repeated requests to leave our interests in liberty well alone. Now they are negotiating terms with the Jamaicans in order to humiliate us further. They are finalizing a deal across town. Take one of my men, steal a Yardley car, and go pay your respects to the Colombians. Our honor demands that you leave no one alive!
106. You're listening to Lips 106.
So, there you go.
What was
ジャ
that?
ージに戻れこの野郎
tight pants while you do it. What are you talking about? I'm talking about being a man, Laszlo. Something you wouldn't know anything about from the sound of things. I'll tell you, I bet you play wimpy stuff like touch football and and basketball. Look, I'm running around the court bouncing the ball, and I'm 7'3". I'm telling you, man, I only play man sports, like football and hopscotch.
Hopscotch? That's a girl's game.
Man, it's me. Man, it's me.
Hey folks, it's Andy, riding on the Lips 106 airwaves. Today, I'm gonna play you some sassy ladies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Here's a taste for you.
That scumbag, McCaffrey! He took more bribes than anyone. He thinks he's gonna get an honorable discharge if he turns state evidence. He just squealed. He's under armed protection in Witchett property down in Newport, some apartment behind a car park. Torch that place. That's it. Flush him out and you hunt him down. Make sure he never talks to nobody.
Lips 106. Finally, pop music's got a new voice. Hello. Welcome to Lips 106.
Hey, this is Andy on the Lips 106 Wheels of Steel.
$20, I'll make you happy.
I wonder if these CDs are steel.
Hey, kid, over here! An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said they'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy. I'd go myself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
home to head, but I thought they'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow-belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute. Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
Are you 3 years old?
Laszlo's a liar! Laszlo's a liar! I bet that isn't even your real name.
Shut up!
You shut up.
Stupid.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo.
Oh, we're going to commercials.
Is your job affecting your health?
I never get tired of boy bands. If you like checking out classic musicals, head down to Bedford Point, where you can see Fanny, Saturday Night Beaver. I saw Saturday Night Beaver, and did you know those little fellas? They never take a break. They just disco dance and damn Bill. It's crazy.
Disposable music for a disposable world.
Glad you could join us.
You're locked on Lips 106.
I know a real important man in town, a soft touch with, shall we say, exotic tastes and the money to indulge them. He's involved in a legal matter, and the prosecution has some rather embarrassing photos of him at a morgue party or something. The evidence is being driven across town. You are going to have to ram that car and collect each little bit of evidence as it falls out. When you've got it all, leave it in the car and torch it. We're both going to do pretty well out of this, kid.
Hey, by the way, can you give me that guy Fernando's number?
Nah, I'm sorry. Fernando hasn't paid his bill to our ad sales department. But here's someone who has, and they paid us in stacks of old groats and gold guineas. We'll be back after this.
Do you live in the boring suburbs but dream of living in a lonely castle on a windswept moor? Do you long to trade in your sweatsuit for a 100-pound suit of armor and swap your SUV for a noble stallion? Do you eat microwave dinners, all the while wishing... Steal home improvement at most? Well, get ready, Liberty City!
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band of traveling minstrels, knights, and maidens oh so fair are ready to delight you with tales of the...
This is WW3, you take out the Belleville. That's the economy.
What we're learning is that life can be a little unfair at times.
I'm naked.
I really didn't need to know that.
Why, Laszlo, why? But you? I was born naked, I'm gonna die naked. I'm going to live naked. So there, and there's nothing wrong with being naked. It's so invigorating feeling the hot leather of a chair or the cool wind in the north on your naked body.
I'm gonna have to cut you off.
Don't you believe in free speech? Free expression? No, of course you don't. All you believe in is free drinks. I'm naked, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm naked and I feel so good.
What about winter?
What do you mean?
What about winter? When the wind blows and it's really cold, you prance about like a ninny waiting for your privates to go blue?
I was born naked and I'm gonna die naked.
And all shriveled up by the sound of things.
Winter was invented by clothing companies. Clothes are unnecessary. They're ugly. Have you ever cooked in the nude?
No, look, is this leading anywhere? Because, we've got a lot of other people waiting to talk about real things here.
Nudity is real. Open your eyes. Take off your pants. Come on. Come on, guys. You can't take your head with the dangerous. We have one member's now for the first time in 30 years back. A lot of people.
What? I'm hanging out with Logan.
Kind of.
Northwest Elville. got a real simple solution. Shut down. Shut down schools. Shut down the problem. No more dead teachers. No more angry students.
Well, but you don't think...
No, I don't. Never. Now listen to me. First consent. Kids stay. They complain a lot. But come on. I can shoot. Toys. Yes, that's what's right. It's all about me. Well, not my Johnny. No, sir. I'm learning him the value of good, hard work. Learning him good. And free me taught him how to clean bathrooms. He left so much one hair on himself it was off the bed with no gym. You know what? He went to bed hungry only 20, maybe 30 times.
You want a license to...
Hell, you go to sleep during the day. That's another $8 grand right there. Now, I'm buying me a backhoe trailer. What do you say to that?
Well, it sounds kind of like exploitation to me.
Exploitation? Or kill me. Johnny's mine. He's my kid. How can I exploit something I own?
I think my partner's a rat. We gotta shut him up permanently. He goes fishing out of his boat near the lighthouse on Portland Rock most nights. Steal a police boat. Make sure his backstabbing plans are sunk. I want him sleeping with the fishes, not eating them.
And doctors and politicians, lawyers, whatever. I can't be bothered to argue with you, but I do feel sorry for your little Johnny, the 7-year-old cook, chimney sweep, paralegal photocopier, because his daddy's an idiot. Let's take a quick break.
Bill and I just had another kid, so of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice, so we got the new Maibatsu monstrosity. I love you, Pogo.
Well, get ready, Liberty City.
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band of traveling minstrels. Medieval artifacts including maces, double-handed battle swords, and one-size-fits-all chainmail.
And the name's Laszlo.
I know, Les.
The highway.
All the songs you were tired of 20 years ago. Flashback FM.
This is Flashback. Push it to the limit, people.
You useless bastard! You totally messed up! My ass is on the line, and you can't even kill a goddamn fly! I paid you good money to kill that witness, and he ain't dead! And today he's gonna make a federal deposition! He's being moved any second now from the Carson General Hospital up in Rockford. If he squeals, I squeal!
First of all, let me thank you for dealing with that personal matter. People will read something into anything these days. Experience has taught me that a man like you can be very loyal for the right price, but groups of men get greedy. A valued resource, an old Oriental gentleman I know, has been kept hostage by some South Americans in Espatria. They're trying to extort additional funds from me, but I don't believe in renegotiation. A deal is a deal, so they'll not see a penny from me. Go and rescue my friend. Do whatever it takes.
About men, and I know about lemons and furniture. So listen to clever stuff and give me some advice. I mean, come on, I got real problems. You see, okay, I had this boyfriend, and at first, he was real kind to me. He was a real gentleman, a little bit older and everything, but yeah, he treated me really good. And it all went wrong, and so, you know, I found someone else, and he seems real nice, but, you know, he don't talk too much, so I really can't tell if he likes me. Well, I guess what I want to know is, you know, how do you tell if a guy is serious? I mean, you know, he treats me good, but he doesn't seem really interested in me. You know, he's always working and hanging out with the guys. Say, you don't think he's like you, do you?
What do you mean, like me? Well, what are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not.
Welcome back. This is Andy, playing all the best music on the Lips 106 Express. Lips 106 is the home of the short hot mix. Because we believe music should be short and hot.
I don't need to send the ID. You don't trust me. You want a license to... I got all your own defence in it. You want a license to...
Bedford Point.
First of all, let me thank you for dealing with that personal matter. People will...
Break my arm. Can I do something? Sure, darling.
It's my car, idiot.
Wasn't that just great? Next week, we've got our big bi-monthly phone-in. When you get... Competition sponsors.
Finally, pop music's got a new...
Next one, foot. We got a 10 in Southeast Cecilia.
It's no problem to...
You move, big man? In Southeast Cecilia. This is 1011 in Southeast Cecilia.
Nothing drives down real estate prices like a good old-fashioned gang war, apart from an outbreak of plague, but that might be going too far in this case. I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakagashira, Kenji Kassen. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
I got all your own defence, Nick.
Together for justice.
This year's the proof, we dropping niggas off. One time, goodbye. See you in your afterlife when you come back as a pussy and I fuck you again. Respect come not protects. Get that dude!
Said he kill another man. Seek knowledge was my main game. To figure out the law, to figure out the frame. Just when I thought I knew justice, I got my piece and the just been lusted. Six.
In these days of moral hypocrisy, certain valuable commodities can be hard to import. On its approach to the airport tonight, a light aircraft will pass over the bay. It will drop several packages into the water. Make sure you pick them up before anyone else does.
Southeast, north, and the west. That's the West Coast Airways. 101.1. Killing other stations dead. The Liberty City's finest. It's live. The crew that sounds the best. And that's like some background contest. Show them it's a time code. Listen to the sound. Turn up the dial.
Help supplement my meager salary, we're going to talk to Reed Tucker. It's going to be a great interview. We'll be right back.
A good shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around the world. In the past, there's been some criticism about our workers. That's why I'm here at one of the Eris factories so you can meet some of them. Excuse me, sir. Do you enjoy your job here?
It's fun. We get to play with knives.
I see. Is there a real sense of teamwork?
My friend Joey sewed his hands together.
Wow, you're learning some real skills. How about the salary and benefits?
Yesterday, I made $1.
See, that's the kind of dedication we have to our employees and the quality of our shoes. Eris running shoes. Always running from something.
Buying a gift for the guy that has everything? Log on to petsovernight.com. We've got exotic pets galore, including tigers, cobras, manatees, and white rhinos. All delivered overnight. petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
All right, now joining us in the studio, we have a very special guest. His new book, Karate and Digestion, top 100 self-help books for the past 3 weeks. He is the founder of Now and Zen Dojo and Organic Food Mart in Trenton. His name is Reed Tucker. Welcome to the show.
Why, thank you, Matt. Here today.
So tell me, Reed, where did you think of the idea of combining martial arts and organic food? I mean, it's kind of like putting ice cream on pizza. Both are great, but they really shouldn't be put together.
Okay, that though, actually, it is nothing like ice cream. Pizza, ice cream, no face, as we all know, and I am tolerant Italian origins, but I won't go on. Martial arts are about discipline and physical empowerment, not watching football and eating junk food. You have to explore your mind and your digestive system, Laszlo. What you put in. Especially corn.
73 8 Melville.
You want a license to...
I'm waiting for my nail! And the shirt.
Good news for commuters from Shoreside. Engineers have finally managed to repair the damaged mechanism on the Staunton Lift Bridge, and it is now open to traffic flow both to and from Shoreside Vale.
Statements. This is the one and only Head Radio. Head Radio.
Are you ready to party? These boys certainly are. And I hear the lead singer's out of therapy and ready to date your sister.
Thank you for retrieving those packages, but they were only a decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business. My real objective was hidden on the plane all along. Unfortunately, the Port Authority seized the plane and were stripping it down until I intervened at great personal expense. Cross the bridge to Shoreside Vale and go to Francis International Airport. I've paid off the officials. My property will be waiting for you at the customs hangar in the aircraft fuselage.
I don't need to see any ID. You look trustable.
Thank you for retrieving those packages, but they were only a decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business.
City, I'm DJ Michael Hunt. Last weekend, when we were broadcasting live from that food court at the mall, a fan said to me, Mike, why do you always use cheesy cliches? Can't you say something original for once? Hey, I'm not here to be original. I'm here to rock. Rock around the clock 24/7, dudes. Non-stop rock here on Head Radio.
The single source of gratification in your miserable, insignificant life. Head Radio. You may need us, but we... TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently paroled guys, equip them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them hunt each other down. It's the reality show where you just might be part of the action.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Flip, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survival. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until there's only one man left standing. Tune in night. Watch that 24-hour live webcast. A City Survival. Natural Selection has come home. Sponsored by Ammunition. Remember to put litter in its place.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me, and I'll sleep with anything.
The Abdomitrix, the Thiasize, the tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormitron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormitron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormitron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high-voltage electric blanket.
You move big. You're gonna be sorry.
Hello, caller. You are on.
I just can't give up peace. So wonderful. I've rejected chocolate milk and cat butter out of my life. I've scooted around the house with my legs pinned behind my head for 2 days now. But my husband says I look like a freaking exorcist. I even put the dairy on the top shelf of the fridge so I couldn't reach it with my legs pinned behind my head and all. But I grow weak and start knocking things down with a broom. What can I do, Lee?
Do not fret, my child. Shut up, you carnivore. When I could go gnawing a bone like a gorilla bad, though. Our ancestors didn't eat chicken wings. They lived at one. Subsisting on diet of nuts, berries, and leafy vegetables.
Yes, and they drew stones of their own shadow and died of old age and fear at 44.
in trouble or tempted by those all-you-can-eat breakfast buffets with huge pans of juicy bacon.
You get some bacon in here?
I go back to bed. I start the day with a fruity beverage, some meditation, and 6 hours of yoga. Next, I go open up my shop now and then and drink 2 pints of hand-pressed potato juice.
And who wants a steak after that? Okay, next caller. You are on Chatterbox with Reed Tucker.
Yo, Reed.
It's no problem to kill you. It's no problem to kill you. You want the chainsaw ring? You want the chainsaw ring to kill you? It's no problem to kill you. You gonna be sorry. Yankee boy. It's no problem to kill you. You want the chainsaw ring or die? You going to be shot. You going to be shot. I'm going to kill you. I real scared, Green. You want the... You going to be shot, big man? Yankee boy. I'm going to kill you. You move, big man. There's no problem to kill. Hey, you brave man, eh? I real scared.
You're tuned to Lips. Wait, I tell ya. Don't touch that radio.
You move, big man. You want the chainsaw ring? You going to be shot. You gonna be sorry. You big tough Yankee boy. You want the chainsaw ring? Big tough Yankee boy. It's no problem to kill you. You want the chainsaw? It's no problem to kill you. You move, big man. You move, big man. It's no problem to kill you. You want the chainsaw ring? You move, big man. You gonna be sorry. You big tough Yankee boy. You gonna be You want the chainsaw ring? You move, big man. You move, big man.
Hey, let's get this out of here. God knows what it is, but he seems to want it badly enough, so it must be worth something.
Hold on, hey!
You!
Hey, take it easy, amigo. No es nada, no es nada.
I left you pouring your heart out into the gutter!
Hey, don't shoot, amigo. No problem. We all friends? Here,
Don't be such
take
a
this.
pussy!
Hey, we got no choice, baby. Yeah.
You always got a choice, you dumb bastard.
I'm sorry about the crazy bitch, man. They're all the same, please. Por favor.
So, the whore got away. But you've done me a favor. You're not the only one that has a score to settle with the cartel. This worm killed my brother.
I never killed no Yakuza.
Liar! We all saw the cartel assassin. We are going to hunt down and kill all you Colombian dogs. I'll be operating on our friend here to extract information and a little pleasure. You, drop by later. I'm sure I'll require your services.
Please, amigo. Don't leave me here with her, man. She's psycho, chico, man. Please, amigo. Hey, amigo. Amigo.
good day for law and order as Police Chief Gary Shaver was cleared of corruption charges in a controversial decision by the courts. Let's hope those missing witnesses turn up safe and sound.
Lips 106.
We've got a new friend for everyone. He's got fur and a tail. He gets in lots of trouble, but he...
You are proving to be a safe investment, a rare thing in these days of falsehood. My Oriental friend will need an escort while he takes my latest acquisition to be authenticated. I want you to follow him and make sure both he and my package get to Pike Creek unharmed.
Oh, I bring either. Don't throw any tofu or bean curds at me. You're very funny, lad, Harry. You usually make fun of me, but it's all the fault of the feng shui here. Downright disgraceful. Yes, to get me talk like this. Okay, the listener lines are open. This is Chatterbox. You're on the air.
Hey, Laszlo. That last guy was a lunatic. Where'd you pick him up from? State Stephen? That wacko you had going on about Killer Bees? What a moron. I mean, just read a newspaper. Killer Bees, the evils of artificial intelligence, Roswell. It's all part of the government's propaganda plan. I might as well wear a satellite dish. There's propaganda right into my brain. Come on, you honestly believe NSA's echelon system is already reading emails and recording phone conversations? It's all designed to frighten us so we don't complain about our rights being taken away. Like whatever boogeyman has come up with today.
Well, I mean, you realize that the government listens to this station, and if they weren't paying particular attention to you before, they're probably going to be following you now.
Oh yeah, look, they already got me once. Never again.
Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah. Free Kevin.
All right, we're talking about short guys, Killer Bees, the Magna Carta, well, the red light on the wall is flashing, which means the owner of the station has an important announcement to make. Let's go live to his office.
Hello, my name is Bob. You're listening to a Love Media station. Enjoy.
Wow, man, that was deep. You know, I really like working here. The station, it feels like my second family, except that we have a snack machine. And I tell you, working here beats the hell out of digging sewage ditches outside Quallan's Ford. All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, caller.
Well, little man, that he was talking to earlier. I mean, you guys realize how wussy they sound? I mean, they have the nerve to call crackers this, and they say aluminium instead of aluminum. I mean, what's up with that? They all think they sound so smart with a little funny accent. I mean, I got something for them. Speak English, you limey moron.
Well, you know, I think they were speaking English before we were. The people over here were speaking Shoshone and Cherokee.
Man, Cherokee, Cherokee, man. And another thing, what's up with them calling soccer football? Man, you ever watch soccer? Man, that's a boring game, man. I'll tell you what soccer is. Soccer's for little girls, man. Football, now that's an American sport. It teaches you good, wholesome American values, man, like stealing other people's land by force and wearing tight pants while you do it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about being a man, Laszlo. Something you wouldn't know anything about from the sound thing. I'll tell you, I bet you play wimpy stuff like touch football and basketball. Look, I'm running around the court dancing the ball and I'm 7'3". I'm telling you, man, I only play men's sports, like football and hopscotch.
Hopscotch? That's a girl's game.
Man, that ain't a girl's game, man. Not rugby hopscotch. I'm the hopscotch master. I got slide skills in hopscotch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see your point, but you know, you'd be a little cranky too if your empire had fallen apart over the last 100 years. And speaking of commerce, it's time for some commerce here. Let's go to commercials. We'll be back after this.
Has your marriage gone stale? Has the spark gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of monogamy? Hello, I am Fernando Martinez. founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your marriage. We understand how 2 kids and a mortgage can take the passion out of your life. With our 3-step program, you'll rediscover romance guaranteed.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life was going stale, even before my nice cars. Then I called New Beginnings. Thanks to Fernando, I'm still married, but on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See? The passion she's back. Phil's marriage is saved, and his kids will have a daddy to look up to. Call New Beginnings today. 555-9292. It will be a miracle. I guarantee. Fernando's New Beginnings. We turn an ending into a new beginning.
Mom, there's a package for you.
But I didn't order anything. What's this? How sweet.
Gee willikers, it's a puppy!
Everybody loves a puppy. And now you can ship one anywhere just by logging on to petsovernight.com. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And who says that e-commerce isn't a brilliant idea? All right, speaking of brilliant, you're listening
What's that noise? You carpet muncher.
to the...
What are you doing?
Crew, hold up. You're going to be sorry.
Check out Sex Club 7 for some steamy, hot trance music. And that's in the Red Light District. If jazz is your bag, there's an all-night jazz feast at Luigi's Bar, and that's also in the Red Light District.
Lips 106.